I'm
For
going
the
to be able to
recorder,
meet Steve Harvey, and I'm going to... Hello, everyone. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. How are you? How is everyone? Welcome. We are live. We are active. We are trying to call scammers today. We're going to be making quite a few phone calls today, just like we do every day. Hello, Jenny, over on YouTube. Welcome in. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for saying hi. How you doing? I appreciate you coming in and saying hi. Everyone over on Twitch, welcome in. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are having a great night. I I hope everyone is having a great night. We are going to be doing our best to be able to get as many scammers on the phone as we can today. Hello, Greg. Um, we've got a bunch that we can be able to call. Hello, Melissa. We've got about four, I think it's four or maybe five, callbacks from numbers that we can try calling, seeing if maybe they'll answer, including one of them that we talked to. God, when did we talk to him? I think we talked to him last week sometime, maybe last Monday. I think it was last Monday we talked to him. So we've got at least one that's an old number that kind of old number that we're going to try to get a hold of, that at bare minimum we know the line is still active. He is still active. He's still out there scamming people. So we're going to try to get him and annoy the crap out of him, which we should be able to do, honestly. Um it's been a pretty good day. We Out of all of the voicemails though yesterday that we left, we only had a couple of them call us back, which is, yeah, disappointing. But that's fine, because that just means that we know that those numbers are probably dead and we can move on from them. Quick reminder, if you do have any scams that you have received that you would like to send me, you can. You can send them to wehavegreatcats@gmail.com. If you want, you can type in chat, actually. You could type in chat, exclamation point, submit, all one word, exclamation point, submit, and it'll give you the prompt for the email that you can send it to. The only thing I ask is that you, in the email, you do not have any attachments, any links. If you do, I will not open it. And you just give a very, very brief description of what exactly the scam is, what's going on with it, because I personally hate walking into a scam completely blind. I hate it. I'd rather know a little bit about it, know what's going on, what's happening, stuff like that. So if you're going to send it, you can send it there, as well as I can take a look at it on stream, but no guarantees that I will. Okay, there's no guarantee that I'll look at it on stream. There's only so much I can do. I can possibly check it out on stream, or I will follow it, or I'll check it out off stream. But one or the other, I will still check it out either way. Okay. Um, let's see. I had a new video that came out yesterday. If you guys haven't seen it, why? Why have you not seen it yet? You can go to my profile on YouTube. YouTube, you can just click the channel. It'll take you straight to it. Twitch, if you click on my icon, it'll take you to my profile. On my profile, there's a link over to YouTube. You guys can just jump over that way. From there, you can be able to watch it, give it a thumbs up, comment, share it, do whatever you need to, or whatever you want. But it's a really great video, and the more love it gets, the more YouTube is going to be able to spread it around, making a lot more people aware of these kinds of scams, because these scammers are still doing this because they are still getting victims. They are still getting people to fall for these scams. Um, but if we spread more and more awareness, that's going to lower that number of victims in the world, which is exactly what we want. We want it to be zero. I know that's probably not realistic, but I prefer it to be zero. Let's see. Hello, Luann. Welcome in. So we'll give it, give a We'll call a couple of the numbers, see what's going on, see who's active, who's not. Who is below me? Onyx?
Always.
Hi, Onyx. We'll give it a look. We'll see what's going on. I do have a new challenge. I did bring this up last stream, and I'll bring it up today too. On the new video that drops on Thursday, if you guys get it up to 500 likes, again, if you get it up to 500 likes, I will take the top 3 comments that are on that video, top 3 liked comments on that video, and I will try to work them into my next call, live. Okay? Now, the only caveat to that is it has to be appropriate, so nothing that'll get me demonetized, and it can't just completely ruin a scam, ruin the scam, stop it dead in its tracks. Okay, that's the only caveat. Other than that, if you get it up to 500 likes, I will incorporate the top 3 liked comments into the next video. If you get it higher, up to 800 likes, I will incorporate the top 5 likes or liked comments. Okay, so that gives you guys a little bit of a goal, and I mean, I know a lot of you guys have been saying or put in chat, oh, you should have said this, oh, you should say that, you should call them out on this and that. This can be your chance. Okay, so again, if we can get the video on Thursday, 500 likes. Okay, 500 thumbs up. If we can get that, I will take the top 3 liked comments and I will incorporate them into the next video. Okay? So that's a little goal for you guys. And it'll be the top liked comments, okay? And again, like I said, a little caveat, it cannot get me demonetized, and it cannot stop the call dead in its tracks. Okay? Those are my only 2 restrictions on it. Okay, so nothing that's going to be get me demonetized, kicked off YouTube, and nothing that's going to completely stop the call dead in its tracks. That's my only thing. Okay, I want to be able to still continue with the scam, so I will incorporate them into it. Hello, Matthew. Over on Twitch. Hello, Jenny. Oh, I already said hi, Jenny. On YouTube. Hello, James. How are you? So yeah, that's a little goal for you guys if you want to. That goal will be open for 7 days. Okay, so it's not going to be a continuous forever kind of thing, but it will be open for the first 7 days that video is live. Hello, Purple. So the first 7 days that video is live. Okay, that's your time frame. If you can get it up to 500 likes, I will take the top 3 liked comments and I will incorporate them into a video. Okay? Again, nothing that'll get me demonetized, nothing that'll stall the call out dead in its tracks, and you have 7 days from publish date. Okay, so it publishes on Thursday. You guys have until until the next Wednesday. Next week Wednesday. What day is that? Just so I can be able to say. So that video will post on the 25th. You have until July 1st. The end of July 1st. July 1st at midnight my time, Pacific Standard Time. So there you go. There's a goal for you guys. You guys are always saying in chat, I always see it, saying, oh, you should say this, or you should say that, or you should have called him out on this and that, and blah, blah, blah. Well, here's your chance. Okay? Here's your chance to help me out with the scam. Okay? Jenny's birthday on the 27th, so we should say happy birthday since we are leaving Friday, Tuesday through Tuesday. Well, happy birthday, Jenny. Happy birthday. I hope you have a great birthday. Seriously, happy birthday. Hello, Wayne, over on Twitch. How you doing? Okay, so without further ado, now that I had that big announcement, because it's a pretty good announcement, we're going to go ahead and try to jump into a call, see what we can be able to get. First, what we're going to do is start off with some of the callbacks. We've got 4 or 5. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 callbacks out of all of the voicemails we left yesterday. We only have 4, which is weird. But we have 4 callbacks, so we're going to give them a call and see maybe if hopefully somebody will answer the phone. It's always that double-edged sword with that. You know,
Joyce Jackson.
Yeah, hi. I think we're playing phone tag. I called you guys saying that I won $3 million, and I'm supposed to call to try to claim. You guys gave me a phone call back at 7 o'clock this morning. 7 o'clock this morning. I was at work. I'm sorry I missed the phone call. If you guys can give me a call back, I'd appreciate it. That way I can try to claim this prize. Thank you. Okay, so that was obviously a voicemail. And you can hear the tree frogs in the background. You could tell that's a fake female voice. So that's interesting. This other one this next one we're calling is actually. Are you gonna call or? There you go. This one. Okay. Give me 1 second and I'll explain. Andrew Hill. This one, we've talked to this guy. We talked to this guy last week. He is Steve from last week, saying that we have to pay for a FTC and IRS registration fee. And we had to go to Walmart and get 3 money pack cards for $1,500. Now, I don't think we finished the call with him. I don't think he picked back up or something. So we're trying to call. We called him yesterday. He didn't answer. So he gave us a call back this morning, and he's still not answering. Oh, I should have left a voicemail. Yeah. Okay, so we'll call it back. Screw it. We'll call him back. Screw it. So he called us back this morning again. Andrew Hill. He called us back this morning at 7:44 this morning to try to get back in touch with us. So obviously, I was at work. I was at my regular job, so I couldn't answer it. Obviously. So, and that's what I'm going to tell him is that I was at work. So we're trying to give him a call back. I have a feeling though we're going to probably play phone tag with him, and it's going to be a back and forth until eventually he does answer the freaking phone, which is going to be annoying. Yeah, he's not answering voicemail. Yeah, hi. This is Andrew Hill. I'm looking for Steve. We talked last week about me paying a registration fee. You had me go to Walmart to get 3 money pack cards for $1,500 to pay this fee. And when I tried calling you back, you never answered. If you can give me a call back, I think we're playing phone tag back and forth because you called me today or this morning at 7:45. If you could give me a call back, I'd appreciate it. Thank you. So I said this. Thank you. So he didn't answer, but I have a pretty good feeling we're probably going to be playing just phone tag with him. But that's fine. I'm okay with that because that means that if we play phone tag with him, he's going to try to keep that line open for as long as possible, which means that when we report that phone number, it's more likely that we can get it shut down as opposed to him just turning off the phone and not using that number again. So I'm kind of okay with that. But what I was saying about double-edged sword is that it's okay. 1 second. I'm sorry. I remember this voicemail. I remember this voicemail. Yeah, hi, this is Andrew Hill. We did talk, but I called you guys yesterday, nobody answered. You guys called this morning at 10:55, and I was at work, I wasn't able to answer. If you could give me a call back, so hopefully maybe I could talk to somebody, I'd really appreciate it. Thank you. So one of the double-edged sword things that I'm trying to get across, this is like the third time I'm trying now, is that it's a good thing that they don't that they're not answering, because if they're not answering for me, they're not answering for other actual potential victims. The bad thing is that it's bad entertainment. It's not that entertaining of a live stream. You guys aren't able to hear scammers get pissed off and everything. So it's kind of a double-edged sword. But I'm okay with this double-edged sword because I'd rather victims not be contacted. Oh, this guy left a voicemail. Let's see what the voicemail says.
Pleasant good afternoon. It's Danielle Webb calling from
Danielle
the
Webb,
Mega Millions
Mega
Lottery.
Millions.
As soon as you receive this message, please call me back at 707.
Muted. So we're gonna try to call them back. We're gonna try to call this person back just to try to see what's going on with them. The voicemail sounded horrible, and we're able to at least get a name. We're able to get a company, so we can use that against them. Hopefully, if and when they do answer. Um, hmm?
Hi, you have reached the voicemail of Danielle
No,
Webb. I'm currently in a meeting or on another
no, you're
call.
not Danielle.
Please leave your number and I'll call you back as soon as possible. Thank you. Bye bye.
Yeah, hi. I'm looking for Danielle. Uh, I called you guys yesterday. Nobody picked up. You guys called me back this morning at 11:45. I was at work. I wasn't able to answer. But I'm trying to give you a call back now. I'm hoping we don't just keep playing phone tag with each other. But if you could be able to call me back, I'd appreciate it so I could be able to put a claim on my prize. You can call me back at this number. Thank you. Okay, so we at least left a voicemail again. Again, I'm really hoping it's not a back and forth. Oh, I call you, you call me, I call you, you call me kind of thing. But that's fine, that's okay. We'll still go through and try to call as many of these other numbers as humanly possible tonight because I really want to try to be able to get a hold of these guys, frustrate them, piss them off, ruin their night. I want to be able to ruin their night as much as humanly possible. As much as they will let me ruin their night. That's what I want. So we will call. Oh, we might have a pickup here.
Reach the Family Resource Center at Manicantor. We are currently unavailable to take your call. Please leave your name, phone number, and a brief message, and we'll get back.
That doesn't sound. That sounds like an actual business. Are they being spoofed? I'll let you guys listen to this voicemail if it comes up again. I think this business is being spoofed. Because that sounded like a legit place.
Hi, you've reached the Family Resource Center at Manicantor. We are currently unavailable to take your call.
Yeah, this is a
Please
real
leave your
company.
name, phone number, and a brief.
That's a real company, so they're probably being spoofed. Let me double check the number that I dialed, just in case if maybe I messed it up. I think I did mess it up, actually. Okay. No, I didn't mess it up. Oh. Okay, so that means that number is being spoofed by them, and they're having a scammer use their number. That's absolutely horrible. That's absolutely horrible.
Scammer, scammer. Warning, this is the voicemail of a Jamaican scammer. Nobody is ever going to give.
Okay. So somebody hijacked their voicemail, which is great. So we'll call a second time just to see if maybe it goes through. No, it doesn't. It goes right back to that, which is fine. I would prefer it that we end up getting something like that because that means that even victims who end up calling are going to end up hearing that and go, "Oh crap, this is a scammer," and hang up, and we'll never call them again, which is exactly what we want. Just 1 second. That's weird. Okay, we'll try it. Okay, yeah, we'll try it just to be able to see. This is a different one, and it's weird because they they say that it's an Amazon scam. That it that it's basically a lottery prize, but through Amazon, which is weird. Oh, I'm in Hold Purgatory. I don't like Hold Purgatory. We do not like Hold Purgatory. Hold Purgatory sucks. So just in case, I'm gonna hang out for just a second. The issue with that is that means this is connected to a call center, and the call center, a lot of the call centers refuse to start answering calls from, at least my phone calls, after 5 o'clock my time, and right now it's almost 6. So with it being so late, they're definitely closed and nobody's gonna answer. Yeah. So we'll leave that alone for now. We at least will eventually mail the person that I got that from to let him know, hey, this is what's going on. Sorry, give me 1 second. Okay. We'll at least update the post that is sent so that other people know what's going on. That it is a call center, and they are closed down for the night. Maybe somebody could get through. I doubt it though because of what it is. Scam today was phishing URL. Jenny, you got an Amazon scam today. It was a phishing fake URL and $9,000 camera. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Very good, Jenny. Well, I'm glad that you were able to at least recognize that it was a scam and you fought against them. Sorry, 1 second. No voicemail. Yeah, hi, my name is Andrew Hill. I got a voicemail saying that I won a prize of $3 million that I'm supposed to call to try to claim. If you could give me a call back, I'd appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, and that's fine that that one did not pan out. It happens sometimes. I love cats. Yeah. Whoever sent it, that is I love cats. Yeah, 120, 107. 3 hours ago. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, that checks out. Here where I am, I think we hit 105 at one point, but it's also super cloudy, so the humidity, the cloud coverage really kept the heat in. So it wasn't really a dry heat; it was more just hot. It sucked. It sucked a lot. And yesterday, out at where I work, actually, what sucked was yesterday out where I work, it hit, I think, 110, almost 115, somewhere around there. Andrew Hill, it hit 115, 110, 115, somewhere in there, which is stupid hot. Stupid, stupid. But luckily where I live, it's a little bit higher elevations, which put us down to just above 100. It was like somewhere between 100 and 105. Which, I mean, yes, that's still freaking hot and stupid, but not as hot. Thank God. No. Okay. And that's fine. That one's not answering. If anything, the callback, them seeing that I called, is going to give them enough curiosity that they end up calling us back. And their voicemail was full, so I couldn't even leave a message if I wanted to. So, like I've said, we will keep going through the scams. We will keep trying to see who is live, who is active, who's going to be uh, able to pick up the phone for us. I don't know. As far as I know, there's no holidays or anything. So, yeah, hi. I got a voicemail saying that I won like $3 million and I'm supposed to call this number to try to claim. If you could give me a call back, I'd appreciate it. Thank you. So, I'm hoping that me leaving these voicemails will get somebody. It's just trying to get them on the freaking phone is the problem. Because unfortunately, for a lot of these guys, for a lot of these scammers, it's pretty difficult to get some of them on the phone because the time difference. The time difference because right now it is 6, so ooh, maybe, hopefully, nope, voicemail. Yeah, nope. For a lot of them in Jamaica, it's 8, almost 9 o'clock at night, depending on where they are on the island. So it's pretty late at night for them. So for them to be trying to scam is a little bit unlikely. But we still try to call. The other part of it is the fact that they are human. They are human and they are people, and people are unpredictable. These people suck, and I hate them, but they are still people, and people are unpredictable. You never know when somebody is going to pick up. You never. Nope, I screwed that up. Come on. You never know when somebody's going to pick up. You never know when, if they're going to pick up, or if they're just going to keep you on voicemail, or just keep you in the background. You never really know. So it's still kind of up in the air about a lot of that. Dip, no, that's a voicemail. Yeah, hi. I got a voicemail saying that I won $3 million and I'm supposed to call this number to try to claim. If you could give me a call back, I'd appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, so that's at least another one. If anything, we're going to leave a bunch of voicemails today, which is at least going to pique a lot of their curiosity with it, which I'm okay with. I'm okay with that. That piques their curiosity. They're gonna end up calling me back and hopefully be dumb enough to try to stay on the phone with me. Okay. And dumb enough that I can keep them on. No, that's not correct. Come on. That's correct though. Oh, I called this number already. Yep, I called this number already. That's okay. We'll call it back just to see if they do answer or not. Nope. They did not answer. Actually, the voicemail was taken over, so that's interesting. Let me update this post real fast. Give me 1 second. Okay. So we at least updated the post, letting others know, hey, this voicemail was taken over. We can't get through. We've called them a bunch of times, not able to get through, which is completely fine. That's actually what we really, really want. That's really what I want, is that for nobody to be able to get through, because that means if I'm not able to get through, that means a victim is not able to get through. And that's really the whole point in a lot of this, is that the victims can't get through. Nobody can get through. That's what I really, really, really want to be able to get. Let me see. Let me see. Okay. So, like I said, no, nobody's answering. This is weird. This is interesting. Yeah, hi, my name is Andrew Hill. I got a voicemail saying that I won like $3 million or something, and I'm supposed to call to try to claim. If you could come give me a call back, I'd appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, not a lot of scammers are answering for me today. I think it's because it's so late at night, for a lot of them. I that that's really the only thing I could think of is because it's so late at night, they're not able to actually get through. Did I put that right? Yes, I did. They're not able to, because it's so late at night. Not many of them are willing to try to scam this late, which I'm okay with. I'm okay with because that means, yeah, hi, my name's Andrew Hill. I got a voicemail saying that I won like $3 million and I'm supposed to call to try to claim. If you could give me a call back, I'd appreciate it. Thank you. I like it because that means that if I'm not able to get through, other real victims are not able to get through. And for a lot of them, it is so late at night that they're just not willing to try to scam somebody this late at night because, either they've got their family around them or they're out drinking or smoking or doing whatever the hell else they're doing. So they're not available to try to scam. But what really sucks is that for a lot of them, their family knows. For a lot of them, their wife already knows. I'm not sure if their kids know, but their significant others know. Their friends know, and they're a lot of the time they'll actually incorporate a lot of their family and friends into the scam to help them try to scam people, which is absolutely horrible. Absolutely horrible that they're doing that. And it's absolutely horrible that their friends and family are willing to participate in that. So we will go through. We still got quite a few numbers that we can still try. If you do have any scam numbers that you have received, you are more than welcome to pass them on to me. I'll check them out. I cannot guarantee I will look at them on stream, but I will still check them out. You can send them to wehavegreatcats@gmail.com. Nightbot actually posted the email in chat, so if you want, you can take a look at that. That's the email you can send it to. You can send it there. Just make sure there's no attachments, no links. Just in the body of the email. 1 second. Maybe. No. Just in the body of the email, put what kind of scam it is, any necessary information you think I should know, and the phone number I need to call. Because not a lot of the time will they leave a phone number. So just enter in, give me that information. I will check it out. Again, I cannot guarantee I will look at it on stream, but I will still check it out one way or the other. We'll check it out. We'll see what's going on with it. There's a chance I'll give you a call, or not a call back, but I'll give you a reply back in the email saying, yes, this was a scam. I got them, blah, blah, blah. Or no, it didn't answer, whatever. So there's a chance for that. But you can send them to me and I will check them out. So please make sure to do that. Again, that's wehavegreatcats@gmail.com. You can send it there. I will check out the phone number you send me and be able to see. The easiest thing to. Huh? Maybe. 1 second. Maybe? Are you going to answer or not?
Hello.
Yes, hello?
Yeah, how you doing?
I'm doing good. Is this the lottery place where I'm supposed to claim my prize?
No, this is not the lottery place. This is a slaughterhouse where we cut up people.
Oh, well, that's not very nice. Is there anybody there who would be able to help me claim my prize?
No, no one here.
Are you sure? Because I heard like 3 different people talking in the background. I'm sure one of them would be able to help me out because I want to try. I want to get this prize.
You would have to pay like $2.5 million, man.
$2.5 million to receive $3 million.
Yeah.
That doesn't really. I mean, so I only make $500,000 profit. That doesn't really work out. He I doubt he knew that he knew me or anything. I think it was just he's not in the mood to be able to try to scam somebody right then and there, which is annoying because you do kind of have to rely on if they are in the mood or not. And you could very much hear his friends in the background laughing and joking around with him. Oh, sorry for your ears. I'm sorry. Let me mute that. No, nothing? Really? These other numbers, there's 3 numbers that I was given. And all 3 numbers. Hello?
Sir, get the fuck off my phone.
What do you mean? This is the first time I've called you.
Don't call me back. I just reported your number to the FBI.
You have a direct line to the FBI?
I reported your number to the FBI.
Well, I reported your number to the Secret Service. And the CIA. And the Green Berets. And the Navy. So what are you going to say about that? And the NBA. And the YMCA.
Oh, spam beta. What am I
Hello?
trying to do? Hello?
Yeah, I'm just trying to claim my prize. Can somebody help me out or not?
What's your name? I should be able to help you.
My
Who are
name...
you looking for?
I don't know who I'm looking for. I was just told to call to try to talk to an agent. My name is Andrew Hill.
My man. Try to listen what you do. Try to block my number. Do your job.
Do
your job. Try to block my number.
What do you mean, do my job? Yeah, so more likely, I have a strong feeling because the post that I got these numbers from, have 3 numbers that are on it. And I have a strong feeling that all 3 numbers go to these people in this group. So the first one went to that first guy. The second number went to either that same first guy or somebody else who was standing right there with him. And if I try the third number, I'm betting you it's going to go to either the same guy or somebody in that group. I very much believe it.
Can't stop it.
What's that?
So is what I'm doing. What I'm doing then? Is a police? I'm a police. No.
You don't know if I'm the police or not. You know I work in corrections, so technically I am part of the police. I work in prisons, which is exactly where you're going to end up. Hello? Yeah, they hung up. Hello, Matthew. How you doing? Okay, so let me update this post real fast. So I'll at least update the post so that other scam baiters will be able to try to call them. Maybe somebody else will sound more convincing and be able to keep them on the line. I don't know. These guys, it really sounds like they're just not in the mood to fucking scam right now. And because of that, because they're not in the mood to scam, they're just gonna keep going off on people. This one is possibly. Let me see. Give me 1 second. I don't know if, because in this post I'm looking at, it says that it might be a actual victim, or got the wrong number. But somebody else is saying that they're not sure because it does sound like a scammer. So we'll call the number, and at least check. I'd rather call the number and check, and yeah, it is an actual victim or the wrong number or something like that, then leave it alone and end up, having this guy or this person actually talk to a victim and steal somebody's money. So we'll at least check it out and see. No guarantee, but we can at least verify. Went to voicemail. So if it went to voicemail, can't really do a whole lot with them. We can leave a voicemail, but no guarantee. If it is a scammer, they're probably paranoid as shit, and they're not gonna want to deal with anybody, which is stupid. Because more likely they've dealt with scam baiters all day long, and they're just not in the mood. Especially if they're just letting it go straight to voicemail like that. Which is fine. That's okay. That means that if they're not willing to answer for me, they're not willing to answer for other victims, which is completely wonderful, because the whole point of this is one of the points is to be able to be that barrier, be that blocker between these scammers and actual victims. Oh, Wayne, that sucks. Oh, Wayne, that sucks, dude. I've never done that, thank God. I think the only thing close that I've done was when I was little. And I say little, but I was maybe 10. My parents used to have me mow the lawn, and mowing the lawn, I kicked up a rock, and it ended up shattering shattering a window. I believe it was. Yeah, it was shattering a window, and it was horrible. I felt so bad, and I got in a lot of trouble for it, which I don't believe I should have got in trouble for that, but yeah, that's I'm sorry, not to say my experience was worse, but Wayne, that's annoying and really bad. I'm sorry that happened, dude. Hopefully you have some kind of car insurance that covers that, because I know if you talk to Hello?
Yes, hello.
Yes, hello, can you hear me?
Pardon?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, hi. I'm supposed to be talking with somebody to try to claim my $3 million, I think it is.
Okay.
And be able to put a claim on this. Is this the lottery department?
And who is this?
My name is Dave Jones. Ah, maybe that was the same guy we talked to yesterday that hung up on us. Yeah, Wayne, look into what is that glass repair company? I can't remember what that glass repair company is. But there's a lot of different glass repair companies or glass replacement companies that if you look on their website or something, or look on your insurance, you could get your windshield or your windows replaced for free through the insurance. Mallory, my insurance, my insurance. My email is wehavegreatcats@gmail.com. You can also just do !submit. !submit, all one word. You can put that in. Nightbot will spit out the email for you, but they actually just posted the email a couple posts up. It is wehavegreatcats@gmail.com. At least Nightbot should post it. Nightbot better post it, because I spent a lot of time working on Nightbot to be able to make it so that it would do it for you guys too. So I'll be pissed off if it doesn't send it in. Let me see. Yeah, it's not showing it. It's not, of course, it's not posting it now. It's wehavegreatcats@gmail.com. You could send it there. Okay? And from there, I can be able to, you can submit it to me. I'll take a look at it. Like I said, I can't guarantee it will be on stream, but I will still take a look. I am going to have to end up arguing with a robot tonight. Huh? You argue with a robot every night. Right. So, if you send it to that email, it'll come in. Just make sure there's no attachments, no attachments, no links, and I'll be able to take a look at it. Ah, dang it. Okay, so that one was a dud, which is fine. Nope, that's not what I want. Here, let me do this. There you go. There you go, Mallory. It's posted on there. I just went ahead and added it on for some reason.
Pin it to the top of your freaking Steam.
Okay, don't yell at me.
Or Twitch.
And don't yell at me. You're yelling at
Don't
me.
give me a reason to yell at you.
I'm feeling attacked right now.
You should.
I'm feeling very attacked right now, and I don't appreciate it. Okay? So that's the email. You could send it to the email, and I'll take a look at it. Like I said before, I cannot guarantee that it'll be on stream. But I will still take a look at it. So we will keep making phone calls, keep trying to get a hold of these guys. Not a lot of them are wanting to answer this late at night, which is weird. And I know it's not my phone number. It can't be my phone number because it can't be my phone number. They can't recognize my phone number because this is a brand new phone number.
Like today.
Like yesterday afterward. Oh, true. That's true. But I can't change it for 15 days. Ooh. Somebody? Hello?
Hi, who am I talking to?
My name is Andrew Hill. Is this David Washington?
No, Mr. Washington is out of the office. This is Mr. Michael Moore.
Oh, hello, Michael. Yeah, I'm calling about a prize that I had won. I got a voicemail saying that I won $1.7 million and a GMC truck, and I'm supposed to call to try to claim it.
And may I ask who am I speaking to?
Andrew Hill?
And
Hello? There was a
Are
child
you
yelling.
saying that you spoke to someone from our organization?
No, well, I didn't talk to anybody over the phone. No, I received a voicemail.
And what is the voicemail saying?
That I won a prize. I'm supposed to call and try to make a claim on my prize, and I'm
So
supposed
did
to
you
call
make
this
your
number.
claim?
What? I'm sorry, you said
Did you
something.
make your claim?
No, I haven't made my claim.
Well, this is the unclaims department. You're talking to Michael Moore. We have a package here for you. In order for you to receive it, you have to make a claim in PC, okay?
Oh, okay. Wait, so I did actually win the 1.7 million? Is that what you're saying, Michael? Michael? He keeps muting himself. I'm thinking he's muting himself because you heard a child talking or wailing in the background, so more than likely he's muting himself to try to lower suspicions. Hello, Michael? Hello? Hey, Michael, I'm gonna call back, okay? God dang it. He doesn't even want to. You could kind of hear the aspiration. You could hear the sigh in his voice. When he said, "Okay, well, you got to put a claim to be able to receive your prize." Blah blah blah.
I put you on hold. Why did you hang the phone up, sir?
You never told me you put me on hold. I thought the phone call
I
dropped.
put you on hold. I am trying to process your information here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
If
You
are
never.
illegitimate.
No, I'm sorry. You never told me you put me on hold. I told
You
you
have
my
to be a
name.
legal winner before I talk to you. Hold on, you talk
Oh,
too much.
okay. I'm sorry. You didn't tell me you put me on hold.
You don't listen.
You never said I'm putting you on hold. You said, "What is your name?" I gave you my name. You said, "Oh, did I talk to somebody?" And what did the voicemail say? I told you what the voicemail said, and then it was quiet and no noise. I didn't hear anything after
I
that.
said, please hold. I was pulling up your file. I'm trying to see if you are a legal or illegitimate recipient.
Okay. Okay, so I will hold. I will hold. I apologize. I'll stay on hold. Just, please don't get
You
angry at
have to
me.
be a legitimate recipient before we have any form of conversation, sir.
Okay, and that's fine. I understand. I understand. I've got to be a legitimate winner. Okay, and I completely understand that. So I will wait on hold. Go ahead and check it out, okay?
Now, just so you know, this is a recorded line. Before we can go any further with the conversation, you have to have your claiming numbers first before we can continue.
Okay,
Do you have your claiming numbers, sir?
I got some kind of numbers. I'm not sure if they're the claim numbers, but the numbers that I have are 5842 US.
And where did you retrieve these numbers?
That's the only thing I can make out of the voicemail.
Well, your claiming number has to be a 14 digit. It has to be a 14 digit information in order for you to be valid to receive your winnings.
Okay, I'm sorry that the voicemail was really crap. I couldn't understand hardly anything in the voicemail, and those are the only numbers that I was able to make out. And I got this voicemail yesterday, so I ended up my phone automatically deleted it already. I don't know what to tell you. What do you want me to tell you?
As I just mentioned, in order to continue with this conversation, you have to obtain your proof of claims card first. No card, no conversation, period.
Okay, what is that? What is this claims card?
The card has to be purchased at the nearest drugstore, okay?
Okay, let me write this down. I'm finishing up writing down claim. I misspelled that. Claims card, and it can be purchased at a drugstore. I've got a Walgreens pretty close to me. Can I can get it there, right?
What did you say, sir? Repeat that.
I said that I have a Walgreens pretty close to me. You said I can get it at a drugstore, so I can get it there, right?
Yes, only with the information we can continue the conversation, sir, okay?
Well, okay, so what information? Because you
If you
told me
don't
that
have a
I have
claim,
to have a
if you
claims
don't have a
card.
claims card, we cannot talk to you, sir, okay?
Okay, so what is this claims card is what I'm asking. I've asked
You
you
have
that.
to obtain your claims card.
Okay.
You're gonna purchase the claims card for $1,500 at the nearest drugstore.
Okay, so $1,500. Where do I get this card inside of Walgreens? Do I talk to a manager? Is it
You
in
go
the
to the
gift
card
cards?
section.
What is
You
it?
go to the card section. And you're gonna buy 3 different cards, $500 a piece. You're gonna buy a money pack card and get your claims card information.
Okay, let me write that down. You said it's what kind of card? Money pack?
Yes, it's your proof of claims card.
Okay. Yeah, I can go down and get this card that you're demanding. That's not a problem, but can you please, like, you said this is a recorded line. I'd appreciate it if you not be so, like, bossy, and I'm feeling like you're acting very rude to me. Can you please, calm it down and be a little bit politer? Hello, Michael?
You are not a competitive until you get the card, sir, okay?
Wait, a competitive. I thought I won this prize. Am I in competition with somebody?
Sir, no card, no conversation. I just told you. Without the card information, you're not valid, sir, okay? You're not eligible.
Okay, so I'll go down to Walgreens. I'll give you a call back, and that'll make me a legible winner, right?
That's right.
Okay, so give me a couple minutes, and I'll give you a call back. Okay. Okay. Hello. Michael. Hello. Michael, can you please pay attention to what I am saying to you? Okay, Michael, I'll call you back when I have the card, okay? Bye. Jesus Christ, he's fucking rude. Jesus. No conversation, no card, no conversation. Rah, 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 rah. It's like, dude, chill out, okay? More likely, he's so fucking angry because he's probably had a lot of scam baiters today. He has probably had a lot of people calling him. And so because of that, he's very on edge and very suspicious of everyone who ends up calling him. Which is why he's given me such attitude, which is absolutely unnecessary. That is 100% unnecessary for him to be that rude. And when I do call him back, you best believe I am calling him out on his shit, cuz that is unacceptable. Unacceptable. Even if this was a legit company, it is unacceptable for somebody like that to be talking to a customer. So I swear to God, I am calling him out on that. We'll give him 15 minutes. Hopefully, he calms the hell down. Let me see in the notes for this post to see if, um, to see if he was rude to other people. Okay, so these other scam baiters have been hitting him hard. So he is he is very temperamental about it and very quick to being pissed off. So that's why he's being pissed off with us, which makes sense. Very, very much makes sense. Give me 1 second to read this. Okay. So let me try this. This is a Microsoft it's basically a refund scam. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so it's a Microsoft. It's a refund scam, basically. We'll call them to see if they're still live. I will say that more than likely, ahead of time, that they are probably shut down for the day. At least a lot of the call centers shut down. Shut down about 5 o'clock my time. Oh, hey DJ, how you doing? A lot of the call centers shut down about 5 o'clock my time, so not very many actually end up answering, which kind of sucks. I love messing with the call center guys. And we don't usually. That one was a hard hang up, actually. We'll try it one more time. More than likely, they turned off the number. Or the number got. Well, I don't think the number got shut down, because if the number got shut down, it would almost immediately say this number is no longer in service. But I'm pretty sure they like turned off the phone line for now. So, hello, Kim. So I'm not gonna call out who sent that. I'm not gonna call out the person who sent that. Just know you should know who I'm talking about. You should know who I'm talking about. You should still be in here. That phone number is shut down for the night, and I'm not actually able to get through. So I did try. That was a viewer submission. But I wasn't able to get through. If in chat you want to say who you are, that's up to you. But for me, I don't call people out, so let's see. Yeah, Purple. A lot of them after a certain time, usually 5 o'clock my time, they end up switching over to they end up stop answering phone calls for the US and actually start answering for the UK and Australia. So I don't have a UK or Australia phone number, and I'll be honest, whenever I try to do any kind of accents, I cannot stick with one accent to save my life. I end up switching from like in one sentence. I've done it before. In one sentence, I've gone through 4 different accents, which is funny. Okay, Mallory. Yep, not a problem. Checked it out. They called, or it was a hard hang up. It rang about 3 or 4 times and then hard hang up. So more likely they shut down the numbers for the night. They shut down that number for the night, and They're not receiving any more phone calls from the US people today. Let me see. What is this? Yeah, we'll try both. Why not? So this one is from a post that has 2 different phone numbers, and we're going to try both of them just to see if they answer. Plus, we still have Michael that we got to call back here soon. Hopefully, Michael will answer, because I really want to piss him off. He seems like the kind of person that would go off on a person very, very quickly, so I got to be very careful about him. I got to be very, very careful with him. It's very much with those kinds of scammers, it's very much a balancing act. Very much a balancing act of what I can get away with and what will keep him on the phone. Now, Michael has already said that he will not talk to me about the prize until I have the card. So that tells me that looking at the post I got from, he's been hit hard lately. So I got to really kind of reel him in with the money, and then, slow build piss him off, which we should be able to do. It's just getting him to that point and getting him to answer, because you can obviously hear family in the background talking. You could hear a child in the background talking. So that's interesting, and he keeps muting whenever the kid is talking. So there's long spans of time where he's just not talking at all, which is annoying. I prefer him saying something over, the silence. Yeah, another voicemail. That's fine. Okay, so let's see what other numbers we can try to pull from this. Oh, it was updated 4 hours ago, which is good. Okay, we can try it. It was updated 4 hours ago. Nope, hard hang up. Barely one ring, and then it completely hangs up on us. So that's fine. That's actually great for us, because that means that if the phone is going to do that to us, that means it's going to do that to a regular victim when that regular victim does end up calling. Oh, Mallory, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I really do appreciate it. We're trying to get to that goal, so thank you very much. No. Yeah, Purple. He never told me he was putting me on hold. He never said that at all. It was literally, okay, so what was said in the voicemail, and then after I said what was said, silence. Nothing. So I really have no idea what he might have thought he said it, or he put me on hold by accident, or put me on mute and then said it. I don't know, but he very much did not say I'm gonna put you on hold. He was straight up lying about that just to try to get it by. And he's very, 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 very rude, which is annoying. So we'll go through. We still have quite a few from a day or two ago. We are hitting some of them that we did try to hit yesterday, just to see if they would still be active. Sometimes they will be, sometimes they won't. I said 0. Thank you. Sometimes they'll be active, sometimes they won't. It just kind of flip-flops back and forth. Either way, it still works out if we at least try to call and try to make sure that these phone numbers are still shut down. That's my goal, is to make sure that they're either shut down or they're not able to answer, or their mailbox is full, or their voicemail is packed or something. That's really the whole point. Hello, Christian. Welcome in. So we'll keep dialing. We will keep dialing, and we will keep looking and seeing who is going to be live and active. I want to try to get somebody on the phone, even this Michael guy. I want to try to get him on the phone, because I believe we could probably piss him off even more than he already is. Oh. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. So we'll keep calling. We'll call probably one more number. We'll call probably one more number, and then we will call Michael back. Okay, so this one has 2 numbers. So we'll call both of them. And just to make sure. No? Thank you. Okay, so yeah, we'll call both of them just to make sure that no phone calls are going to end up going through to them. I want to make it so that there's no phone calls going through to them, so that nobody is talking to them. That's my goal. That's my ultimate goal, is to have nobody be able to get through to these guys, nobody able to talk to these guys, because some of them, the language that they use, the verbiage that they use is so manipulative that they not in service anymore. Okay, good. So now we will try. Let me see. We could try Danielle back real fast, because Danielle left us a voicemail earlier today. And she didn't answer earlier. At all. She didn't answer, but she did leave a voicemail this morning. So I'm kind of curious. Because if they leave a voicemail, that means they're kind of desperate to be able to talk to somebody. And I'd want them to talk to me over anybody else. Okay, yeah, no, she's not answering either. And actually, funny enough, I think it's actually a female scammer. Which is actually very, very, very rare. Usually you don't see a whole lot of them. Yeah, Larson, I'm not 45. I'm 39. Don't let the grays, get it twisted. I went gray. I started going gray pretty young, but yeah, I'm 39. Let's see if this guy actually answers. I hope he does. I really hope he answers us back. But the thing is that he's got a lot of family around him. No, God dang it. He's sending us to voicemail. Or not sending us to voicemail. He's letting it ring out, or he just doesn't hear it. Well, thank you, Larson. I appreciate it. So we'll keep trying some of them. I want to get a hold of Michael, but maybe no. We'll try calling him one more time. If he doesn't answer, we'll wait. We'll come back to him. That's fine. But I want to try to get him. Because males can be a lot more. Males are okay a lot more with living with. In their culture, males are like dominant. So with them, it's very much the men do stuff like this, and it's just their culture kind of thing. And the females usually are the ones who stay home, take care of the kids, take care of the house kind of thing. Oh, well, thank you, Christian. Let me see. Okay. Come on. I know it's a good number. Invalid number, my butt. Let me try that again. Nope, not 9933. There you go. I would say stupid computer, but it's my fault. Nope, goes to voicemail. Not completely, Larson. It's acceptable. It's acceptable in their culture to steal from people, though. Not completely. It's not completely acceptable. Um, but for the lower class, I guess you could say, the lower class people living there, yes, it is. This is a legitimate job for a lot of the lower class, which is disgusting. For the majority of them, no, this is not acceptable. Just like I've said before, this is a job that very, very few of them do. So, very few very few people in Jamaica end up doing. So, it's not acceptable in the vast majority. But for the lower class ones, they see that it's okay. So we still got quite a few numbers. Oh, still active 10 hours ago. Okay. That's good. Maybe we can get this scumbag on the line if he was active that long ago. Hopefully we can be able to get somebody else on the line. And we'll still, like I said, come back to we'll still come back to a couple of these. Come back to Michael. Maybe? Nope. I wonder if they just think of Americans as rich. Does it doesn't really matter. Honestly, they do. A lot of them, like in India, Jamaica, South Africa, European scammers. A lot of them think that Americans are dumb and rich and have all this money that's just sitting there. So why not try to take the money from them? Or they try to justify it by social means, like saying, I had one guy say that it's reparations. They're doing this for reparations for slavery, or whatever atrocities they want to put it towards that we've done. So a lot of them will try to justify it their own way that way. Um, but yeah, the majority of big majority of them think that we're big dumb Americans who have unlimited amounts of money, and because of that, it's okay to be able to try to steal from us, which is absolutely horrible still. But that's the way they justify it, that's the way they're okay with it, and it should not happen that way. It really shouldn't. But for a lot of them, yeah, they believe that it's okay. Because, we all have, millions and trillions of dollars. So it's okay that you try to steal. Lucy, you don't just barge up like that. So each and everything, the drop in the ocean thing, a lot of that is, um, if I'm assuming I know what you're meaning though. A lot of the drop in the ocean kind of thing would be, a drop in the ocean, drop in the bucket kind of thing, is their way of trying to play with us, saying, oh, you're paying, $500 in the grand schemes of things, paying $500 to be able to receive 3 million, 5 million, 18 million. That's nothing. That's nothing. You can be able to afford $500 to be able to pay, or to be able to receive these millions of dollars. It's nothing. So that's the way I've heard it. Which is still absolutely disgusting that they would try to justify it that way and say it that way. Let me see who else we can be able to try and get on the phone. Hi, Lucy. Hi, girl. What's up, babies? Oh, yeah? Oh, you love daddy scratches. Huh. So we'll keep going. Let me see. Larson, have you ever tried to play on their sympathy a bit? I have sometimes, but for the most part, a lot of them have no sympathy. They're in it for the payday. They're in it to try to get that money. That's it. They have no care about how they get it. They just want it. So trying to play to their sympathy doesn't really work out all the time. Yeah, you're right, Solid. They think that they found, a huge secret or something, being able to figure out how to manipulate people by the verbiage that they use, the tone in their voice, Some are very, very, try to play God and religion into things to try to scare people into paying off the money. Others try to build rapport with the victim to try to convince them to get the money. Others, like Michael, who we heard a little while ago, he very much tries to demand the money. No, you're gonna give me the money, or I'm just not gonna talk to you. Plain and simple. So a lot of them have figured out different manipulation tactics, and they think that it works because for the most part, a lot of it does work, unfortunately. So a lot of it is us do our best trying to do our best to block it, make sure that nobody else can talk to them, because a lot of them are very convincing, or can be very convincing. Let me see. Okay, how many different numbers are there with this? So 1, 2, and 3? Am I saying that right? No. 1, 1, and 2. Okay, so 2 different numbers there. I wanted to try to decipher how many different numbers, because there's a lot of numbers that are published with it, that are put on this post, and I want to make sure I'm, which one I'm actually dialing. Oh, that one that I've talked to him already. Yeah, he's probably not going to like the sound of my voice, because I've pissed him off to all end already. And that was Tony from a couple days ago. No, I'm sorry, not Tony. Vince. Vince/Andy from a couple days ago. So yeah, they're not going. They would not end up liking me, because before we royally pissed him off, like seriously pissed him off. Yeah, that's fine. Ba 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 ba. So do I, Solid. I love roasting these guys too. It really helps. A lot of this really does help to be able to be that barrier between these scammers and other real possible victims. Oh no, it went down, didn't it? Oh, I'm sorry, each and everything. That is a first time chatter. Thank you very much for being in here. I appreciate it. Wow, you are just not working now, huh? That website crashed, so let's try pulling it back up. So, yeah, we'll keep trying to make a couple more of these calls just to see who all is going to answer, who all we can be able to call. Let me see. Give me 1 second to read through this. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, we'll give these ones a call. This is a PayPal one. Is it PayPal? I think it's PayPal. Oh no, McAfee. A McAfee refund? Okay, it's sent for renewal. It will take place shortly. Blah 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 blah. Okay, I see. So we'll try calling them. A lot, like I've said before, a lot of the ones that are like that, because this will boil down to a refund scam. This will boil down to a refund scam, so it's kind of up in the air if they'll answer for me. Yeah, they won't answer for me. I really want Michael to answer me, Purple, but Michael is just not answering me for whatever reason. More than likely, it's his family is being loud or something, and because of that, he's not able to try to scam somebody right now. Right, Larson? Yeah, solid. More than likely, a lot of what they do is the whole, they connect to your machine. So the whole refund thing. Let me start over. The whole refund things are they end up telling you have to do a cancellation form. To do the cancellation form, they can't just send it to you in your email. You have to connect to their secure server, and to be able to do that, you have to be able to remote access. Give them remote access to your computer. From there, they basically just run a very basic program on your phone. Why are you charging my phone?
Because I have the charger out here.
Oh, okay. They run a command prompt and some very basic commands on it to make it look like it's doing something, but really it's not doing anything. And then they tell you, okay, well, see, do you see right there where it says that your money was taken? Yeah, that was it. So I need you to enter in this number. Okay, so you try to enter in this number and that number, and the scammer ends up adding in an extra couple zeros to make it seem like you added in too many, making it your fault. And then from there, it's okay, now go to your bank account, and then they'll manipulate the bank account to make it look like that money was taken. And then when they try to give the money back, oh no, we gave you too much, you need to give us the money back, otherwise I'm going to be fired. And when you try to give the money back, that's how they end up stealing your money. So it's really underhanded, the kind of tactics that they use. But to be able to do those scams, you do need. Oh, okay, I see. To be able to do those, to scam bait those people, you really do need a virtual machine. Otherwise, it just won't work, unfortunately. Which is very, very annoying for a lot of them, because it's like you need to be able to, you want to be able to try to annoy them and everything, but they won't let you. So let's see what other numbers we can be able to try to call. A lot of the ones that are left are ones that are PayPal, like refund ones. Give me 1 second. Okay. We could try them. The problem with a lot of the refund ones is the same one that I've said a couple times now, is that uh, a lot of them shut down their operation for US after a certain point, and they end up moving over to Australia or Europe and accepting phone calls from them. So I fully expect either this phone call to drop or them to have me in hold purgatory. Larson, so that card number that I give, I have a couple different cards, a couple different kinds of card numbers saved. What it is, some of them are real, some of them are fake that I've just made up, completely made up. The real ones, those are ones that have been given to me that are completely empty. There is nothing on them, or the card themselves are expired because there is an expiration date on them. So either way, these scammers are not getting any money. They're not going to get anybody else's money. They can try to use those cards, but those cards uh, have been used up, thrown away. They're done. You can't use them anymore. So that really pisses them off. But no, they're not ones that I have personally bought. They are expired or just completely empty or just completely made up. Like I'll research, do a little bit of research about, uh what the card numbers are supposed to look like, and then I'll create a string of numbers that is like that. Like with Amazon, it's supposed to start with a certain letter. It's supposed to go in a sequence of 4 of those, 5 of those, and then I think another 5 of those or 4 of those or something like that. I'm actually looking at the numbers right now too. But it's supposed to go in a sequence. And so I'll try to match that sequence, but with just random numbers. So all of the numbers that I give, almost about half of the numbers I give are fake. The other ones don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere, aren't anything. They're useless. Let's see. Sorry, give me 1 second. Okay, so we'll try both of them. This post has 2 different ones, but it is a Bank of America one where it says that you received a message saying that there was an unexpected charge and you have to call to try to get it reversed. And it goes from a Bank of America. It goes from a Bank of America to an FTC, which usually a lot of these scams do, which is annoying. And then the FTC officer that you talk to is complete bullshit. And a lot of the time they're just trying to make sure, you're real because they don't believe you're real. You're right, Purple, a lot of the time it's way too dangerous to do without a VM. Any kind of sensitive information you have on your computer, it can be compromised without it, and because of that, I refuse to. It's for me personally, I don't have anything against people who do the refund scams, ones like that. I have no problems with them. It's just that's not my cup of tea. I prefer to be able to trick them, talk them, talk them into a corner, piss them off that way, as opposed to creating a fake bank, creating a fake computer, doing all of that. All of that is a lot of work, a lot of computer trickery, just to try to be able to get them. I would rather talk to them and be able to make them make themselves sound like a complete idiot that way. This is true. Then you say so fast, they get mad anyways. Yes. Right, Larson? I say it fast, but I say it slow enough that if you're really paying attention, you could still write it down. It's not impossible. It's just these guys are so bad at it that they can't keep up. I did read about that, Purple. That's actually really, really good for us. That's really, really good for us because they're discontinuing those cards. Scammers can't be able to go after those cards anymore. Now, a lot of scammers haven't gone after Steam cards in a while. A lot of the time they'll go after for lottery scams, they'll go after money pack cards, Amazon cards, ones like that. They've kind of moved away from that. But I know that there's still some scammers out there who do still go for Steam cards, and this is a great thing to be able to try to take that avenue away from them. I like that, Solid. Scam baiting is white hat trolling. I agree with that, and I love that description. I love it because it's true, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay being a troll. At work, all day long, all I do is catch grown men in lies. That's all I do all day, every day when I'm at work. If you guys don't already know, I am a corrections officer. Or former corrections officer. I still work in corrections. So all I do all day long is catch inmates who are trying to lie to me. And it's catching them in lies, catching them, saying one thing and then saying something completely different. It's just so much fun to me. So being able to do that at work and then come home and be able to do it can be a lot of fun. Actually, I just realized my headphones are backwards. That's stupid. Okay, so we'll try, honestly, let's see. Scambit. Well, thank you, Christian. I appreciate that. Even not just for me, just in general, scam baiting is very entertaining. So we'll try Michael again. We'll try Michael one more time. Just to see if he will answer. I know my luck he will answer right now. I kind of hope he does. I hope that he's not able to, or his family is quiet enough so that we can be able to get on the phone with him. That would be absolutely beautiful. Ooh, we might. Hello?
Hello.
Hello, Michael?
Hi.
Hey, Michael, it's Andrew Hill. We talked like half an hour ago.
Okay.
Actually, it was more than that, like 45 minutes ago. We talked. You said that I won a prize of $1.7 million, and I needed to go down to get this claims card before you would talk to me at all about my prize. Well, I went down to the Walgreens. I got the card or cards because I did have to get multiple. But I have the cards. I'm back home, and I really want to be able to try to claim my prize.
Okay.
Okay, so can I put a claim on my prize now?
It depends on the car that you purchase.
Well, you said to get a money pack card. You said that all 3 of the cards that I had to get were money packs. So I got 3 money pack cards. I could only buy 2 of them at my Walgreens, but I went across the street to the CVS and I was able to get one of them, the third one, over at the CVS. So I've got the cards. I'm back home. Can we talk about my prize now?
How much did you purchase the card for?
Well, I put $500 on each, like you said, and I think there was on 2 of them, there was a $5 activation fee on each card, and then over at CVS there was a $3 activation fee on that one card.
All right. In order for you to be eligible, what I want you to do, I want you to provide me with those information.
Okay, but you told me that once I get the cards, that you will not talk to me about the prize until I have those cards. I have the cards. Can you please talk to me about the cards? Or can you please talk to me about the prize? Because I did what you asked. You said very clearly, I refuse to talk to you until you have the cards in hand. I have the cards in my hand. Can we please talk about my prize now?
So how am I going to know if you got the card without the information?
Okay, then now you're just going around and trying to work off semantics. Okay? You're just running around working off semantics, okay? You said go down and get the cards. I have the cards. Now that I'm back home with the cards, now you're refusing to still talk to me? I have the cards. Can I please try to... Can you please tell me, did I actually win 1.7 million? Because you still haven't told me.
How do I know if you got the cards?
Okay, Michael, did I win 1.7 million?
Addition?
What?
Am I a fortune teller? I'm not a fortune teller. I'm not a
Okay, I don't
okay?
care. I did what you asked. You demanded. You were very rude to me earlier. You were extremely rude to me earlier, saying that you demanding and everything that I needed my card. These oh my god, this asshole. Let's try to call him back. I don't think he'll answer. He very much... Ooh. Michael?
You are wasting my time, sir, okay?
No, I'm not wasting your time. I told you again that you told me to go down to the Walgreens to get these cards. I got these cards. You said you refuse to talk to me at all about my prize until I have the cards. I have the cards. Yeah, he's an asshole. Screw him. Because artifice, because compliance can only get you so far with it. So, for example, yes, you're right, with as late as it is, if I comply and I do everything they ask and I give them the card numbers, no problem, half of the scammers will end up hanging up on me as soon as they actually write down the card numbers. They'll hang up on me, and the only time they'll call me back is to just cuss me out. Or they'll call me back to confirm that, hey, these numbers aren't right, and, this is bullshit and you're just wasting my time. And then it goes back into a compliance. It goes into well, I gave you the card numbers. Well, you're lying. I gave you the card numbers. You're lying. And it goes right back when I could just cut out most of that and just go into doing that. I'm not trying to kill the bait. I'm not trying to do any of that. You're right, Solid. Getting cussed out is very good for content. Very good for content. But to go to Artifice's thing, I'm not trying to kill it. And trying to be able to even if I comply with everything, it's not going to be enough. I don't have actual card numbers that I can give them that actually work to be able to satisfy what they want. And that's great, Artifice. That works for you. I can't guarantee, because of my life schedule, I can't guarantee it. Because of my life schedule, I work, and I work 12-hour shifts. I work from 5 in the morning until 5 in the afternoon, 4 days a week. So even today, even if I get on the phone call with them and I comply, I tell them everything they ever want to hear, and I give them the card numbers. And they say, okay, well, these card numbers aren't right. You're lying to us. Give us the real card numbers. Most of them don't want to go any further with the scam after that. Once they realize that the numbers that I give them are fake or they're not right, most of them don't want to continue after that. There's some that will say, okay, well, you need to go down and get more cards, but then you need to call us back later, later on in the night, which is cool. That's fine. But the problem with that then continues with, I have a life. I have a family. I can't be doing scam baiting calls all night. I'm lucky that I'm able to do scam baiting calls 2 hours twice a week. So then it becomes an issue of I can't be, constantly on the phone waiting for their phone call throughout the day. Then it's okay, so I wait till tomorrow on Wednesday to call them back. It's not a guarantee that they'll even answer when I get home, even if I call them back at the exact same time. It's not a guarantee, because then you run into the problems of other scam baiters jumping in and pissing off the scammer enough that the scammer refuses to pick up any phone calls. You run into the issue of the other scam baiters getting that phone number shut down. You run into the issue of the scammer just straight up not answering. And adding that time, adding, a day to it, it doesn't always guarantee a pickup. And that's the problem. That's why I try to not open, but I try to start the phone call and end the phone call all in one day. So that way I can be able to say, okay, good, I've done everything I can. And because again, there's a good chance that another scam baiter is going to come on, get the phone number taken down, piss them off enough that they don't answer for anyone, or the scammer's just not going to answer. So I try to do what I can with what I have. I'm not trying to kill the bait. I'm not in the 20 or 30 minutes of speaking to them. I'm trying to, well, kind of. What it also does is, yeah, it kills it, and that's the beginning, and they don't want to talk to me anymore. But also it puts that bug in the back of their brain thinking, oh shit, this person called me just to waste my time. Maybe these other people who are just about to call me, maybe they're calling just to waste my time. And then that scammer ends up either not answering possibly real victims, or just possibly real victims, or goes off on those real victims. And that becomes a double-edged sword of, yeah, that's horrible that these real victims are being cussed out, but at the same time, these real victims getting cussed out means that they're not going to want to continue talking to this person. So, I mean, that's kind of a double-edged sword, and it kind of does help that I do try to kill it that quick. Unfortunately, Artifice, this is the way it is. Unfortunately, Artifice, this is the way it is for me. I have a life. I have work. My work is 12 hours a day. My work is 12 hours a day, and because of the type of work I do, I work in corrections, and we are not allowed to have our cell phones on us during work hours for obvious reasons. So because of that, I can't make pre-phone calls. Literally, my streams are: I get off of work at 5, I drive home, I walk through my front door at 5:15, 5:20. I go to my room and I change out. I come to my computer and I get 10 minutes where I set up my stream and then I'm on. I don't have time to do pre-calls. For security reasons, I can't do it at work. I don't have enough time afterwards. If I wait any longer during the day to do phone calls, if I wait till 7 o'clock to make phone calls, that makes it even less likely that these scammers are going to answer the phone, because it is even later at night. It's one of those, this is the way it is, this is the way that it has to work. If I want to be able to do scam baiting, and I want to be able to do scam baiting live, this is how it's got to be. It is what it is. Hello, Windfox Wifey. So, sorry for that rant. Sorry for everything. Sorry if that kind of turned people off. I just wanted to address that. Okay, so let me look at a couple chats real fast. Well, thank you, Larson. I appreciate that. Yeah, no, Larson. I know you're joking. I know you're joking. At least I hope you're joking. But no. No. Okay, so let me see if I... Where are my numbers? There they are. Let me see if I can't find another one that we'd be able to call. Because I know Michael, Michael very much does not want... is not going to... Okay. I know Michael's done with me. I figured Michael's phone call isn't going to last long, because he was so temperamental and so on edge to begin with that I knew he wasn't going to last long. No, literally, I had a feeling that literally no matter what I said or whatever I did, he was going to paint me in the picture of, I'm wrong, I'm the problem, fucking shut up and do what you're told. That's the way he was coming off, and that's what he wanted. I don't play that game. I'll play that game for a little bit, but I'm not playing that game the whole scam. No. So, because of that, he did not want to talk to me at all. Let's see. Let me see. And Solid, I get that. I understand that. If I was watching, I would too. I mean, those really confrontational scammers who, it's all your fault, fix yourself, otherwise you're not getting this otherwise you're not getting this prize. Those are kind of entertaining to watch. Well, it's hard to get him to go, get him to wind up either. He was already wound up. It's hard to, I mean, there was no, going from 0 to 100 to him. He was already at 100. He started the call at 100. So there was no workup from 0 to 100. It was he right out the gate, he's there. So that was annoying. But I mean, it is what it is. And purple, that's a possibility, but I'm very cautious about that, and I don't know if I would do that. And I understand that, Artifice. That's why, honestly, my style is a little bit different than a lot of the others. Other people. I try to go off the style on how I bait these guys and go off that for why it's different. Because a lot of other people, I'm not gonna point fingers and say, oh, this person is bad, that person's, doing it good. I'm not gonna do that. But what I'm gonna say is that watching a lot of other scam baiters, not a lot of scam baiters do the same approach that I do of breaking down what these scammers are saying and using that against them. A lot of scam baiters go at it as just piss them off, cuss them out, do something like that. Um, it's a lot of them, do that kind of thing. For me, my style is I very much like the verbal judo with it. The, me versus them, can I outwit them? Can I outthink them? Can I use what they're saying against them and turn it back on them? And that's what I like to do. I don't see very many scam baiters who do that with the scammers, and I like doing it that way. And I think that's what does separate me from a lot of other people. You're good, Knuckles. Trio, I'm gonna take that as a compliment. Thank you. I know my voice. I'm very aware of this, and I'm very aware of it, and I try to use it. I'm going to take that with a grain of salt and take that as a compliment, so thank you. Well, thank you, Knuckles. I appreciate that. Artifice, how long have I been baiting PCH? I've been, so I started, my very first ones were the $100 gift card scams. I only did those for maybe 2-3 months. Once you get into the routine of what it is, I kind of just kind of got bored with it, I guess you could say. I moved from them to the DHHS scams on Facebook, which basically run the exact same as a PCH scam. Just on Facebook Messenger. So I went to those ones, and I did those ones for, God, it felt like maybe a year or two that I started irritating the shit out of them. And then I started getting wise to a couple different websites. I'm not going to name those websites, but I did start going to a couple different websites. I started going through some of the scams that were posted on those websites and noticed really quickly that a lot of them require a VM. I can't do a VM. But with PCH scams, you don't need a VM. You just need to talk. So I started with the PCH scams, and I've been doing them not exclusively, but they are my primary ones for about 3 years now. I want to say 3, maybe 4. But I'm gonna say a solid 3 years now. I've been doing almost primarily PCH scams. Ah. Uh, Hi, Lucy. This is true, Knuckles. This is true. I like, honestly, the main reason I like the PCH, like I said before, was they try to trick you with a lot of what they say, and I like being able to turn it around on them. Arguing with them, hey, you said this, but now you're saying this, and flipping it around on them and catching them in the lies and saying, no, you need to explain yourself, and really tripping them up that way. That's why I really like PCH scams. When it You can't really do that with the refund scams, with the tech support scams, with the Bitcoin, well, crypto scams. You can't really do that with them, because with a lot of those ones, to bait those ones, a lot of it is computer trickery to be able to get them going, and then mostly it's computer trickery. And I know we've all heard the do not redeem from Kit. So and a lot of that is computer trickery. And there's nothing wrong with it. If that's your deal, cool. But for me personally, I prefer the verbal back and forth with them. That it's just my thing with them. Yes, Larson. I kind of like so I've done that before on a couple other baits where I'll mention, famous people. I've had it to where like half of the calls they'll run with it. Oh yeah, you want Bob Hope? Yeah, you could get Bob Hope. Yeah, of course. You want the lead singer of or what's another one? Basically, whatever, name a famous dead person, and half of them will say, "Yeah, you could definitely get him. Yeah, no problem," and the other half will actually call you out on it. So it's kind of a roll of the dice on whether they'll actually call you out on it or not. And if they call you out on it, okay, so what? It doesn't really hurt the scam. It doesn't hurt the bait. It's just one of those, oh, I'm sorry, I thought he was still alive. My bad. And then move on. It doesn't really it doesn't waste a whole lot of time, and you can feign ignorance with that. So that's why I like doing those ones every once in a while. Okay, so we've been live for about 2 hours now, so we are going to go ahead and get off now. I still have a bunch I got to do around my house, so because of that, I do need to get off. I've got a bunch different stuff I got to really do. Exactly, Greg. A lot of different options with the verbal stuff. So, unfortunately, we are going to go ahead and get off for the night. I still got, like I said, a bunch of stuff I got to do around the house tonight before I have to end up going to bed. So, some announcements. We did have a new video yesterday. If you haven't checked it out, go look at it. It's a really good video. Show it some love, like it, comment, subscribe if you haven't, share it, especially share it with somebody who you think might need it, who might become vulnerable. Share it. That really does help out, obviously, the video, but it also helps spread awareness for these scams, which is exactly what we want. We'll have a new video on Thursday coming out. The new video on Thursday. So you guys know I'm running a small kind of contest with it. Now, if you were here for the beginning of the stream, you know what I'm talking about. I am putting up a challenge for you guys. If you can be able to get that new video on Thursday up to 500 likes on that video, I will take the top 3 liked comments and I will integrate them into the next video. Okay? I will use them in the next live stream because I know I wouldn't use them in the next live stream because I know that sometimes those people might not be able to make the live stream, but I will make sure that they are integrated into the next video so you can be able to still see them. So, if we are able to get that video up to 500 likes, 500, I will take the top 3 liked comments and I will integrate them into the next video. Okay? Some caveats with it. It cannot get me those comments cannot get me demonetized on YouTube. So I will not be able to select ones that are go off on the scammer, call them, every name you can think of. Those will not be picked. I will not do anything that will get me demonetized or kicked off YouTube. And I will not be picking ones that would just instantly end a call, like calling out a scammer, just straight up saying, "Why are you a scammer? You're a dirty, dirty scammer." Nothing like that. Okay. But if you think of something good and you get a lot of likes on that comment, I will integrate it into the next video. On top of that, if we can get that same video on Thursday up to 800 likes, 800. If you can get it up to 800 likes, I will integrate the top 5 liked comments into the next video, okay? So, 500 will be the top 3 comments. 800 will be the top 5 liked comments, okay? On top of this, like I said before, caveats. Oh, there's 3 caveats, actually. 1, nothing that'll get me demonetized or kicked off YouTube. 2, nothing that will end the call instantly. 3, I'm going to give you guys 7 days to be able to accomplish this, okay? So, the video will post on Thursday. You guys will have until July 1st, which is the following Wednesday, to be able to get it up to that point. If we're not able to get it up to that point, that's fine. It zeroes out. That's fine. If we are, I will post I will be selecting those comments. So if you want to be able to get in on this, like the video that's coming out on Thursday. Remember, Thursdays, not this last one that posted on Monday. Thursdays, okay? Like it, comment, share, everything. The top 3 comments will be integrated into the next video, okay? So, there's your challenge for you guys. With all of that said and done now, I'm going to go ahead and get off. It's been a long day. I still got a bunch I gotta do. I still gotta try to edit for Thursday's video, so that's gonna be fun. And I will see you guys next week on Monday. We should be live again next week on Monday. Usual time, 5:30 Pacific Standard Time. So if you want to be able to come in and hang out, listen in. If I'm able to get any calls, make sure to come in during that live stream, okay? With all of that said and done, thank you guys for coming in and hanging